Oracle employees are suddenly out of work. The tech giant terminated them last week.
Yeah, all of those employees worked at the former headquarters, which was in Redwood City. It's now in Austin, Texas. KRON 4's Amanda Hari talked to the director of an economic institution about what it could mean for the Bay Area's tech industry.
More layoffs in the tech industry. KRON 4 told you back in August that there were rumors of mass layoffs at the tech company Oracle. Now we know the number. 201 employees are out of a job, according to a notice from Oracle to the California Employment Development Department.
What this is, though, is another in a line of companies announcing layoffs or announcing hiring freezes within our region. So I think while we're not at a wave of layoffs or we're not at a near-term risk for recession, I think this is a sign that many companies, particularly tech companies, are now planning for recession, planning for slower growth, and they're doing that by reducing their labor costs.
Executive Director of the Bay Area Council Economic Institute, Jeff Bellisaro, says he wasn't surprised by the news. Recently, Google and Facebook's parent company, Meta, put a freeze on hiring. Tesla laid off more than 200 people during the summer months.
I do think there are more announcements like this coming, and this tech wave is the beginning of what is likely to be a recession that we're calling for. Many economists are now calling for potentially in the middle of 2023. We don't see it necessarily being a deep recession. It's not going to be like the COVID pandemic. It's not going to be like the financial crisis.
During the height of COVID, many tech companies continue to hire. But that's part of the reason Bellisaro believes they're being hit harder now.
Many of these companies grew very quickly over the course of the pandemic. So I think part of what we're seeing now is a bit of a course correction where many of them maybe hired a bit too many people over the last 2 years, and now they're correcting those costs down.
He also says with the evolution of remote work, many companies are operating differently and can accomplish just as much with fewer offices and employees.
We're seeing this point where tech is in a down period, and tech tends to have higher highs and lower lows. And I think we may be heading into one of those lower periods for the tech economy and for the Bay Area economy. The key question now is, can we grow back as quickly as we did in those last 10 years? When things do rebound, what does that rebound look like? How are we competing against Austin and Denver?
Bellisaro says tech job growth was in the negatives for San Francisco and San Mateo counties in August. He says he wouldn't be surprised if the numbers continue to trend downward. Amanda Hari, KRON 4 News.